Hi, welcome. Hope you are all feeling good and that this video finds you in good health. We're going to start by coming to a comfortable seat on our mat. So come to cross-legged in a Sukhasana, easy pose. I've just gently got my feet resting underneath my shins. And from here, this is where we'll settle in. So allow yourself to be comfortable. If you need something underneath the thighs, underneath the hips, just to lift yourself up just a little bit higher, lifting the hips a little bit higher than the knees, just allows us to have a little bit more length through the spine. So if you need that, go and grab a cushion, a blanket rolled up, and we're just going to settle in here. So today's practice isn't very long, okay? But I always like us to arrive and tune in to where we are today and how we're feeling. It's always good just to take a few moments here. And you can do this throughout the day, whatever you're doing. If you're feeling a little bit anxious, you're not quite sure how you're feeling or what's going on for you, then just pause, take a few breaths. Use it as like a reset button and just tuning in with yourself. So as I said, gently close your eyes and settle in. With each inhale, you're going to start to take that length through the spine. Just imagine that somebody's gently rolling those shoulders back, opening up through the chest. Exhale, keep that length, rooting down through the hips, through the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale fully. The next time we take that breath in, really feel the body expand, get bigger. Belly rises. Exhale. Everything starts to come back towards each other. The belly starts to fall back in towards the body. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathing out. Breathing in again. Breathing out. This time on the exhale, dropping the chin to the chest. Feel that stretch through the back of the neck, all the way through the spine. So keeping this length through the spine, navel draws in. Take a full breath here. On an inhale, roll your right ear to your right shoulder, so you can start to open the eyes here if you need to. Roll right ear to right shoulder, get that stretch through the neck. Exhale, chin to chest, roll left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest, 1 more each side. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest, rolling left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back, head comes back up to center. Just going to get some arm movements, then we're going to come to standing. So from here, bring your hands together at your heart, like in prayer position. You're going to inhale, send your hands away from you and open up through your chest. Exhale, bring your palms to touch, rounding through. So you're bringing chin to chest, navel draws back, you start to round through your back. I'm just going to turn to the side just so I can show you what's going on in the body here. So you're inhaling, open up through the arms, start to lean back, maybe gaze up slightly. Exhale, palms come to touch, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Rounding through. Release the hands down. Inhale. Come back to a seated position. From here, we're going to roll forwards onto our hands and knees. Again, just going through 5 cat-cows to warm up the body, and then we're going to come up to standing. So hopefully you can remember these movements, these cat and cow. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the wrists. Navel draws in, come into this flat back position. On an inhale, you can tuck the toes if you want to get some movement through the feet. Dropping the belly, gaze comes forward, roll the shoulders back. Cow pose. Exhale, rounding through, come onto the top of the feet. Chin comes in towards the chest, pushing up into like our Halloween cat, our scary cat. Inhale, dropping tummy, gazing forwards, cow pose. Exhale, rounding through. So you can keep the feet where they are, or you can move the feet with the different poses. Exhale, fully coming into our cow, or cat. Inhale into cow. Let's do one more here. I've lost count. Inhale back to our cow pose, keeping the toes curled under. Exhale, just send the hips back, reaching the hands forward, take a full stretch here. Keeping those toes curled under, you're going to push through the hands. Inhale, start to lift the hips up behind you. Exhale, start to lengthen through the legs, heels coming towards the floor. They don't have to touch the floor. It's just you imagining, having that awareness through the legs that you're trying to get them there. You can have the knees as bent as you need to. Take a full breath. Exhale. Bend the knees, look forward towards the front. Make your way up to the front so you can take as many steps as you need to. Forward fold. Just allow your body to soften here. You can bend the knees. Take a full breath. Really use that out breath to let go. You can really sigh it out through the mouth. Release that tension. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in. Exhale fully. Rooting down through the feet. Inhale, hands come left to right. Reaching all the way up. Hands to heart. I'm just going to tie my hair up briefly. Getting in the way. Okay, so from here, finding your feet on the floor. Okay, I know that might sound a little bit silly, but quite often we just walk around, we don't pay awareness to our feet, paying attention to the feet. So I want you to just lift the toes and then ground the toes down, pushing through the toe mounds. So the toe mounds are the base of the toes, okay? And then just see if you can bring your pinky toe to the floor first, then your next toe, then the next toe, working all the way to the big toe and replant. Quite often when we do that, we then lock through the knees to have some soft knees here. Again, taking that full breath, rolling the shoulders. Okay, so today we are going to be focusing on some sun salutations. And the reason why I wanted us to just have a class that's focused on some different variations is that hopefully it will give you the tools for you to be able to go through a yoga practice at home so that you can maybe get up in the morning and think, I need that burst of energy, or I'm really achy. Maybe you've been doing lots of work at home, homeschooling, okay, working on a laptop, lots of writing. We haven't been as active as you would normally be at school with all the PE and things. So let's see if we can try and invite some energy in and maybe start to have our own self-practice at home. So the feet are on the ground, maybe they're hip width apart. Soft knees. Inhale, hands come left to right, reaching the hands all the way up above you. Exhale, folding forwards. Hands come out to the front or out to the side. It's entirely up to you, coming all the way down. Inhale, allow your hands to come all the way up to the thighs, Roll the shoulders back, navel draws in, halfway lift. We're gazing out front, like you're looking in a pond, looking at your reflection. Exhale, folding back down. Root to rise through the feet, so pushing down through the feet. Hands come left to right. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So that's called like a half sun salutation. So that's the bit before we step back. We're going to do that 2 more times just with the variation in that halfway lift. So soft knees, inhale, reach up, take that breath. Exhale, folding forwards. This time, inhale, hands to shins, pushing the shins into the hands push back into the shins, roll the shoulders, navel draws in, looking out in front of you. Exhale, folding back down. Again, that root to rise, pushing through the feet, hands come left to right, inhale, reaching all the way up. This time we're going to go straight back down. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen through the legs. They don't have to be dead straight. You can keep a bend. Maybe you start to straighten them here. Navel draws in, so tummy button pulls in, looking towards the front. Exhale, forward fold. Again, root down through the feet. Inhale, hands come left to right, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, we're going to add on. So that's the start of our sun salutations. And even if you just did those few movements in the morning and nothing else, just to invite some energy into the body and make you feel good. Okay. From here, soft knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. You choose which halfway lift you want to do here. So inhale. Exhale, folding back down. Bring the hands to the earth. You're going to step both feet back, coming into a plank pose. If you need to be kneeling, come into kneeling. Maybe you take full plank here. Take a breath. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, elbows in, lower all the way down to the floor. Come onto the top of the feet. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. We're not coming too high. Using these muscles in the back, so maybe you can hover the hands here so you're not really pushing into those hands, just using the muscles. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, either power up to plank or push up to knees. Then lift the hips, coming all the way back into our down dog. Take a breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale fully. Bend the knees, look forward towards the front. Make your way up so it can be some small steps. And then we come back to that forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, you choose which one you want to take here. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, hands left to right, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So that's a sun salutation A. We're going to do that 2 more times, okay? So rooting down through the feet, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, folding down. Exhale, coming back down. Pushing into the feet. Inhale to plank or kneeling. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Imagine that you have a piece of string on the top of your tailbone that's really lifting your hips, the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Take another breath. Exhale, bend the knees and make your way up to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down, bending the knees. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. So we're moving a bit quicker now. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Step one foot, step the other, coming into plank. Kneeling or full. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, rolling up. Maybe you come up a little bit higher this time, using the hands, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, folding down. Curl the toes under, either push back to plank or kneeling, and then coming all the way back, downward facing dog. Take a breath, breathing out. 2 more. On your next inhale, bend your knees, make your way up to the front. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down, rooting down through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lovely. So that was 3 sun salutations A. We're just going to go through sun salutation B. Okay, there's lots of variations of this. I will show you the way that I tend to practice it, and then maybe you can do this video a few times just to give you a chance to just move through. Maybe you just want to focus on sun salutation A, and you can just do that section and then stop, and then come to lie on your mat. Maybe you do the whole section. It's a really nice one to practice maybe every other day or every day this week, just to get used to the movements. Okay, so full body movement. Sun salutations are there to salute to the sun. Okay, still now people get up at the rise of the sun at dawn, and they go through sun salutations as a way to celebrate the new day. So it is there to energize. It is a full body movement, okay? You can see it like a workout. You are building strength. Everything is moving in the sun salutations. Everything is working. So coming back to the front of your mat, we're going to go through sun salutation B. So the start is a little bit different. So you can have the feet separate, okay, hip width apart, slight gap in the middle, or you can bring the feet together, your choice, okay. From here, you inhale, reach the arms up, and then on the exhale here, instead of folding down forward straight away, we start to sink the hips, coming into our chair pose, so it's like you're going to sit in a chair. If it's too much having your hands out, you can bring your hands to your heart, navel draws back, you can, if your legs are together, you can zip everything in and up, okay? You're here, take another breath, inhale, exhale, now you come into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Plant the hands, step 1, step 2, so all this is the same, coming into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra. Exhale to fold. Inhale, pushing up to plank or kneeling, and then coming back into down dog. From here, you step your left leg forward. You pivot this back foot, so this right foot comes out slightly at an angle, so your heel turns in towards your body. Arms go left to right. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come back down. Frame that foot. Step back, shift forward into plank. Exhale, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, downward dog. From here, bring that left foot in slightly, turn it at an angle, step the right foot up. Coming back to warrior one on this side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Pivot that back foot again, so you're in this like runner's lunge. Step the right foot back. Shifting forward into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale, plank. Downward dog. Take 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Look forward towards the front. Exhale, forward fold. Coming into our chair pose again here. So bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then settle in. Exhale here. Inhale, reach with the hands. Exhale, hands to heart. So that's 1 round of Sun Salutation B. We're going to do that 2 more times. Okay. Rooting down through the feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sinking down. So it's your bottom, your tailbone that comes down. So we're not coming out, we're going down. Again, you can bring your hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Stepping both feet back, coming into plank. Lowering down to the floor, either cobra or upward facing dog. In upward dog, you shift forward slightly, lifting the hips off the ground. Exhale, rolling through, back into our downward dog. From here, stepping the left foot forward, pivot that right foot, so the toes are shining off. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, frame that foot. Left foot shifts back, coming into our plank. Lower all the way down, pause halfway, shift forwards, onto the feet. Inhale, open up through the chest. Lower the knees, rolling through the spine. Tuck those toes. Inhale, downward facing dog. Stepping that right foot forward between the hands, pivot that left foot, heel comes down to the ground. Inhale, warrior 1 this side. Exhale, frame that foot. Stepping right foot back. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, either lower all the way, chaturanga, halfway, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath here. Hopefully you're feeling that heat in the body, so those sun salutations generate that heat. Exhale fully. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, make your way up to the front. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, bring the arms forward, up. Exhale, settle in. Take a breath. Inhale, reaching up with the hands. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time. Soft knees. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, settle down. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back down. Bend knees, either step back or maybe this time we'll jump back into plank. Full breath. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Coming up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to fold. Rooting down, push back to plank. And then downward facing dog. From here, you're going to step your left foot in between your hands. Pivot that right heel down. Arms go left to right, front knee is bent. Inhale, warrior 1. Gazing towards the front of your mat. Exhale, frame that front foot with your hands. Pivot that back foot again, stepping left foot back. Shifting forward into plank. Either lower all the way or chaturanga, elbows in, halfway down. And then flip the feet, come onto the top, lifting the hips. You can keep the knees on the floor. Maybe you lift the knees. On an exhale, lower the knees wherever you are. And then shift all the way back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Step the left foot forward just a little bit, bring the heel to the floor, step that right foot up. Inhale, reach the arms left to right. Take that breath, exhale, hands come down. Stepping right foot back. You can either stay in downward dog or take another flow, shifting forwards, either lower all the way down or go through that chaturanga halfway. Either into cobra, this is cobra, with the hips lifted, that's upward facing dog. So you decide, exhale, coming back down. Curl those toes, push up onto hands, into our plank, and then back to downward dog. Take a breath. Exhale, release that breath. One more. It's really good to release tension, so really sigh that breath out. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Either step to the front or maybe jump. Inhale, exhale here. Bend the knees. Inhale, send the arms forward. Navel draws in. Exhale here. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale. Hands to heart. Take a moment. You can keep your hands at your heart with your thumbs pushing into this heart center, just so you can feel that heart beating against your thumbs. Or maybe you separate the hands and just take up a bit of space here. Notice how you're feeling. How are you doing? How do you feel after that? Quite a hot generating practice, okay? It generates that heat. And we did pick up the pace towards the end. So you don't always have to move that fast, you can take it slower. There are many options. Exhale, release the arms. Open your eyes if they were closed. We're just going to make our way down to seated, so just allowing yourself to come down to the mat, come to a cross-legged position where we started. Sitting up nice and tall, roll those shoulders back. Notice how you feel. So not just for yourselves, but for the adult classes I've been teaching this week and last week. The question we've been asking ourselves is, how do we feel today? Okay, and it's always important just to check in, just to notice how we are. So how do you feel today? And is there anything that you can do to make yourself feel better? And if so, maybe start to do that. And also to have a little bit of space around things that we do. So sometimes maybe it's that we're reaching for food that might not be as healthy for us. I'm not saying don't eat chocolate, and we all like to have some treats and things, definitely. But sometimes we can reach for those things more often, and then with that we get that sugar rush, and then we end up with a bit of a slump and feeling a bit So just ask that question when you go to do something, not necessarily food, whatever it is this good for me? Is this going to make me feel good, and how am I going to benefit from it? And you don't always have to have the right answers, and it doesn't always have to, don't feel like you have to be like, oh, I'm not going to have that now because it's not going to make me feel good. Okay, it will make you feel good at that time, but looking at the bigger picture, just pause. Ask that question before you do something. That's where the mindfulness comes in. And then just see if you can start adding those little questions into your everyday life, okay? Sometimes there's things that we don't necessarily enjoy doing, but they're part of life and we have to do them. So we need to find that balance, okay? Finding things that also make us feel good, give us those good endorphins, those happy hormones in our body. So from here, just bring your hands to your knees. We're going to finish the session now, just with a little bit of a twist. So bringing your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, open up through your chest. Exhale, looking back towards this left shoulder, but keeping this movement here in the chest, this open twist through the navel, through the spine. Try not to cause any stress anywhere else in the body. And then coming back from centre and going to the other side. So left hand on right knee, right hand behind you on the fingertips. Open up on that inhale. So again, imagine there's a piece of string on the top of your head that lengthens you through the spine. Navel draws in, twisting at the waist on that exhale. Full breath here. Exhale, coming back through center. Okay, from here we're going to bring our hands to our heart to always have kind and loving intentions. Hands to our mouth for kind and loving words, and to our forehead for kind and loving thoughts to ourselves, to those around us, and the rest of the world. From me to you, stay safe, stay healthy, look after yourselves. Until next time, namaste.